So why should I hear what you're saying? I already know what. I mean, I already concluded before you even start whatever it is that you're talking about. Hello. Today is day 45. Yes. Day 45. Yes. And today I'm walking somewhere different. Let me remove this. I'm walking in a new park today. So some cars are going around. Yeah, so day 45, and yes, today we're talking about the power of listening. Yes, the power of listening. Yesterday we talked about the power of talking, and since that yesterday I've been thinking, ruminating about this issue of listening. I've been pondering about it, I've just been thinking, because I thought to myself, because I remember yesterday I said that we should talk to people, it's very powerful when we talk to people. But I was just thinking in my mind that what if you're talking to people, or you want to talk to people and people don't want to listen, or people are not listening, or you just feel as if you are not being heard? Has it ever happened to you before? You just feel that I'm talking but you are not listening, people are not listening. So that's what made me to start thinking about this topic, and I just think that listening is so important. It's so powerful to listen, because even the Bible says it. I was reading in James 1:19. It says that we should be quick to hear and slow to speak. Quick to hear and slow to speak. What that tells me is that even God knows that and wants us to know that it's more important for us to hear than to speak. And I know there's somebody that once said, I've heard it before, I don't know whether you heard this explanation. Somebody once explained this way, and I can really resonate with that God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can hear more than we can listen more than we speak. And I think that makes a lot of sense. I mean, God in his infinite wisdom decided to give us 2 ears and 1 mouth. And I was just thinking that, like, imagine us having like multiple mouths, like a lot of mouths, and then maybe just like 1 ear just at the top of our head or here or something. I mean, I know I'm allowing my imagination to go wide right now. We look like monsters. But again, I was just thinking about it. We may not necessarily look like monsters if that is the way God created us, and that's the way we've always been. It would just be normal to us, right? But it's because we already are familiar with 2 ears and 1 mouth. But God decided to make us this way for a reason. So it's very, very important to listen. And I just discovered that most of the time we don't listen. Most of us don't listen. I mean, me included. We are all guilty as charged. We don't listen. People don't listen. We hear, but we don't listen. Because there is a difference between hearing and listening, right? Because hearing is like, I don't know if you can hear this. Some people are having maybe a party or something, they are playing music. I can hear the music, but I'm not focusing on it. So hearing is just like the words or the sensation, the sound is coming through you. It's just like what they used to tell us when we were young. I don't know if your parents ever told you this. When we were young, they would say, oh, you are maybe if you are being stubborn and you are not listening to what they are saying, they will just say, oh, it's just going through 1 ear and coming out of the other. So that is hearing. You are just you are hearing, the sound is coming, but you are not making anything out of it. You are not focusing on it. You are not learning anything from it. You are not into those sounds. They are just there. That is hearing. But listening is when you actually focus on what you are hearing. You focus on what you are listening to, you understand it, you imbibe it, you ruminate on it, you analyze it, you interpret it. That's listening. You internalize it. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. You internalize that thing that you are actually hearing, and so that converts that hearing, that thing, from the realm of hearing to the realm of listening. There's a dog park here, so there are lots of dogs barking. This is one of the reasons why I don't like coming to this park, because of the dog park. My relationship with dogs. But I just wanted somewhere different today, from where we have been. Let me show you some of the dogs thing. Dogs! Oh my God! So, yeah. So, where was I? So, listening is very, very important. But most of us, we don't listen. We just don't. And I was just wondering that, what are those things that prevent us from actually listening? What are those things that prevent us from listening? I don't know if you, number one, do you even agree that we don't listen? That most of us don't listen? Do you agree? Maybe you disagree. Let me know in the comment section. And why? What are the reasons? And I could think of some reasons, and I will share those with you. And if you have other reasons, you can share with me as well. You can share with us, all of us, in the comment section. One of the reasons, I think, is because we are too busy. We are too busy. We are all over the place. We are not focused. We can't focus. Even when people are talking to us, we are like, because our mind is in somewhere else, So we can't focus. We are too busy doing all the stuff. We have to do this. I have to get this. I have to know this. I have to do this. So, because of our busy lives, we can't actually focus, so that we can actually focus in such a way that we're able to listen. So, and even when we do, maybe eventually say we want to even listen, we are too tired. Because you need to focus, you need to concentrate to be able to listen. We are too tired to even listen or even make any sense of what anybody is saying. That is number one. Another thing, the reason why I think that we find it very difficult to listen is kind of tied to the first one. And it's because we are so filled with our own things, our own agenda, our own stuff. Well, I know everybody has things they're thinking of, but a lot of times we are so self-centered. We are so focused on us. Like, we really, not that we don't want to listen to other people, but we can't, because we are so focused on ourselves, right? We are so focused on our own selves. So it kind of makes it very difficult for us to listen, So that's number two. And another reason why I think, and this one is very, very interesting to me, why I think that we don't listen is because we already have our own opinions most of the time. So we don't even really want to hear what the other person is saying. I mean, it's unintentional, it's unconscious. We already kind of know, we already we formed our opinion already about whatever it is that you want to say. So we are not even listening to you. We are there, we are hearing you, but we are not listening, because we already know everything. We know what we want to say, and we know all of it. So why should I hear what you are saying? I already know what, I already concluded before you even start whatever it is that you are talking about. So that is one other reason why I believe that we don't listen. And I know there are a myriad of other reasons that, may not make people listen, or may not make us listen. And many people just feel that they are not being listened to. Many people, many of us, I feel so sometimes, and I'm sure you do. We all do. Sometimes just feel as if you are not listening to me. You are not listening to me, This is, I'm in a more secluded place now. Let me show you. I've actually come to this place before. Yeah, but I didn't really walk further down. So, yeah, so that is it. And I just want to encourage us that we should develop the skill of listening. It's a skill, really, that needs to be developed because it needs to be intentional. Because if we want to listen to somebody, because just like I said, that hearing is different from listening, because we want to understand, we need to intentionally focus on whatever it is that the person is saying so that we can understand what they are saying, so that we can interpret it and analyze it and all the good stuff that we've talked about. So we need to be able to focus. So it's a conscious effort because, like I said, hearing is just sounds passing by. But for you to listen, you need to focus. You need to be intentional about it. And it takes effort. It takes effort. And anything that takes effort, sometimes as human beings, we don't like to give it the effort because probably we are just too lazy to do that. So I just want to encourage us that we should try and listen, develop the skill of listening so that we can listen to people around us so that they can feel heard. And I just want to give us an assignment today, let's make a conscious effort to listen to people around us. Many people want to be heard, but they are not being heard. Let's be that listening ear. Let's be that listening ear that we hear what the other person is saying. Let's develop this skill, and I just want to hope that you've been listening to me and not just hearing me. Yes, I stopped here because I saw this beautiful stream. Yeah, it's very peaceful here. So that's what I want to just leave with us today. Let's see how far we've gone, and I'm going to walk back. I've actually done 42 minutes. So by the time I get back home now, it will be like well over 1 hour. I didn't know that I've been walking that long, but yeah. I'm going to head back now, and I'll see you when I'm done. Yes, I've done more than 1 hour 20 minutes today, so but I enjoyed it, so it's okay. So today we've talked about the power of listening, and I cannot overemphasize the importance of listening. So let's make conscious effort today to listen to people around us. Everybody deserves to be listened to. And with that, I'm going to say bye, and I'll see you tomorrow.